Joy Behar's career might be in freefall after getting fired by HBO and having her $15 million comedy special canceled, but that's not the shocking part. What really happened behind the scenes? Why did the studio reject her material and bring in a younger comedian to take her spot? Is there more to this than just a career collapse? And now Behar's playing the discrimination card and threatening legal action. You won't believe the hilarious twist that's backfiring on her. Stay tuned to find out. It's safe to say that The View on ABC, owned by Disney, has become one of the least popular live TV programs in 2024, and it's been struggling for quite some time now. The show's hosts like Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg, and Sunny Hostin have gained a reputation for being among the least favored TV personalities in recent memory. However, today the focus is on Joy Behar and the drama surrounding her career, particularly her recent firing from a studio. Joy Behar has become notorious for making outlandish and controversial statements on live TV, leading many to wonder how she's managed to stay on the air for so long. The situation is even less surprising when you consider that The View and ABC under Disney's umbrella have been facing dismal ratings lately. What's more intriguing is how both Behar and Whoopi Goldberg have been trying to break out of their current roles and enter the world of comedy, but they've faced rejection from several studios, which has only added to the drama. One of the major events in this saga involves HBO, where things recently took a dramatic turn. Joy Behar, known for her role on The View, is clearly eager to break free from the confines of the show. The View's ratings have been dropping month after month, and its future doesn't look promising for 2025 or 2026. This struggle within the show mirrors a wider issue within the Walt Disney Company, which has been facing failure after failure across multiple divisions and programs. One of the most significant developments is Joy Behar's firing from HBO, where she was set to debut a comedy special in 2025. This comedy special was a big deal, but now it's completely canceled. Behar is now publicly claiming that she was fired from HBO due to discrimination. She argues that the executives rejected her financial and creative ideas, possibly because she's a woman. She believes that these rejections, alongside some of her controversial comments on The View, led to her being cut from the project. But what's particularly striking is how Behar is framing this situation. She insists that she was treated unfairly and that the cancellation of her special titled Bring Back the Joy was done out of spite. The special would have earned her a huge payday of $15 million, making the situation all the more frustrating for Behar. Moreover, Behar claims that her contract was already finalized and that the HBO CEO pulling the plug on the entire project was a malicious decision. She is now threatening legal action against HBO, positioning herself as a victim of an unjust and wrongful decision by the studio, hoping to make a strong case for why the deal was canceled and to regain her credibility in the industry. It seems that HBO's CEO had a major issue with the material that Joy Behar presented for her comedy special. Initially, Behar was set to have a straightforward one-hour special. However, at the last minute, she requested an extended 45 minutes, bringing her total running time to an hour and 45 minutes. What she provided in that additional time was, according to HBO executives, deeply problematic. The material, which Behar hoped to include, was seen as more of a personal attack on certain individuals rather than genuine comedic content. In fact, the new material wasn't considered funny at all. It was offensive to the studio heads, and they felt it would seriously harm the studio's reputation and alienate their core audience. HBO executives were particularly concerned about how this new content would reflect on their brand, both on HBO's traditional platform and on HBO Max, which has been aiming for a more diverse and expansive audience. The material Behar proposed was not in line with the image that HBO wanted to project, and they feared it could irreparably damage their standing with viewers who expected a more refined and thoughtful approach to comedy. This fallout is just one more example of Behar's struggles to expand her career beyond The View, especially given the show's declining ratings on ABC. As Behar's prospects at The View fade, she seems to be reaching for anything that could reignite her career, but this recent fiasco at HBO suggests her plans may not be going as smoothly as she hoped. After being completely let go from HBO and left without any future projects on the table, Joy Behar has shifted her narrative, claiming that the CEO and other executives were biased against her. She specifically points to their decision to hire a younger comedian to fill her slot for a comedy special in 2025, which she believes is evidence of discrimination. This decision seems to have hit Behar hard, and it's easy to see why. The idea of being replaced by someone younger just as she was on the verge of securing her own special must feel like a blow to her ego. This move by HBO reflects a larger shift within the entertainment industry. It's becoming increasingly apparent that studios, including HBO, are reevaluating their talent choices and taking a hard look at the reputation of their personalities, especially in light of the recent drama surrounding Behar on The View. Her comments and actions in recent years, including those on the show in 2024, have raised eyebrows and may have contributed to HBO's decision to distance themselves from her. Studios are realizing that maintaining a certain image is crucial, and Behar's recent behavior may have made them hesitant to attach their brand to her comedy special. The hiring of a younger comedian could be seen as part of a broader trend, where the entertainment industry favors fresh, newer talent over established names whose public personas are starting to hurt their professional prospects. As for the additional 45 minutes of material Behar pushed for in her special, it appears that much of what she submitted was not only deemed unfunny but also highly personal. Behar was reportedly aiming to target specific individuals in her comedy, a move that most executives felt was more about airing personal grievances than delivering the comedic content they had hoped for. This shift from humor to personal attacks left HBO executives feeling uncomfortable as it threatened to damage the studio's reputation. The fact that Behar insisted on a longer special despite the controversial material shows how far removed she may have been from the kind of self-awareness needed in such a competitive industry. Her desire to add more content at the last minute, especially when it was deemed inappropriate, could be seen as indicative of a lack of understanding of the broader dynamics at play within Hollywood today. Looking ahead, Joy Behar seems ready to take a bold step by speaking out on The View next week, where she plans to publicly address the situation with HBO. She intends to tell her side of the story, likely in an attempt to clear her name and explain why she believes the decision to cancel her special was unfair. Along with this, Behar is reportedly preparing to explore legal avenues, possibly suing HBO over the cancellation of her comedy special, which she claims was wrongfully terminated. This move could mark a significant shift in her approach as she looks to reclaim control of the narrative surrounding her career. In addition to making these public statements, Behar is already looking to bounce back by searching for new opportunities with other studios. She's on the lookout for a platform that might be willing to give her a fresh chance at a comedy special, one that could help her rebrand herself as a comedian once again. This is a role Behar hasn't fully embraced in years, and it appears she's eager to revive that aspect of her career. However, it's not just Behar who's trying to make this career pivot. Whoopi Goldberg, her longtime co-host on The View, is also involved in similar efforts to move beyond the show and expand her reach. Together, Behar and Goldberg are attempting to leverage their star power and partnership to launch new projects, even if it means stepping outside of their comfort zone. Both women seem to recognize that the window of opportunity for their current roles on The View is shrinking as the show's ratings continue to decline. Their focus now appears to be on securing positions in the entertainment world that can redefine their legacies and careers in a more sustainable way. This situation with Joy Behar unfolds at a particularly challenging time for Disney, as the company recently held an emergency meeting about the struggling ratings for The View and ABC as a whole. The show's viewership has hit a new low, and it's clear that The View is underperforming compared to past years. This only adds to the pressure on Behar, who, faced with the cancellation of her comedy special by HBO, is now looking for new opportunities to revive her career. It wouldn't be surprising if Behar starts pitching her comedy special to other platforms like Comedy Central or Netflix in a last-ditch attempt to keep her career as a comedian alive. These networks could be her best bet moving forward, but for now it's unclear where exactly she'll land. As she navigates this difficult chapter, Behar is forced to deal with both her personal setbacks and the public backlash that comes with it. Only time will tell if she can stage a career comeback or if this will mark the beginning of her public downfall. Thank you for watching. If you found this breakdown of Joy Behar's rise and fall fascinating, be sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more updates on the latest controversies in Hollywood and beyond, right here on Movie Saga. Do you think Joy Behar can make a successful comeback, or is her career truly over? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.